Hello, everyone out there. Cassandra Maki, and starting with an all-new Let's Play. If you just joined, you're welcome. Glad you made it here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. And always remember that the most important character of the story is you, the reader. Well, let's get it up! As I gaze over the lush countryside, God, I knew moving to the countryside would be quieter than Tokyo, but I had no idea it would be this lonely. Suddenly a ding of notification on my phone stops my heart. Hi, Utsuro-chan! Have you finished the mythologically homework yet? It feels as though someone has punched me in the stomach. My heart races. Sticky sweat seeped from upon my hand. Yumi is the prettiest girl at school, but she's never even looked my way before. Granted, talking to this girl isn't my strong suit. Utsuro-chan, I'm kind of desperate here. Your help will mean a lot. This is my chance to impress her panties! With shaking hands, I pick up my phone and text, but a realization hits. Wait a minute, I'm not even in mythology class. What should I say to her? Panties! I'm not in your mythology class, but I'm happy to help. Pace as I wait for a response. I know social interaction shouldn't feel like I'm in the front lines of the war, and yet Yumi's response pops up a second later. Oh, you're so sweet. I'll send you the questions over. I won't forget this, really. I can feel my face flush with color. I type and retype response to her, but nothing feels right. In the middle of my flustered scramble, she messages me again. Why do you keep trying and deleting? Is your computer broken? I type hasty response, thoroughly embarrassed. My phone is glitching. I'll find those answers for you now. Decades of dusting and cobwebs fly up as I open the storehouse door. My grandparents keep books here. It's hard to believe it's been a year since they let me move into their old house. More college students don't have a house to themselves. I'm definitely lucky. As I search for books, my mind drifts back to our conversation with Yumi. Why do I always have to be so awkward? I've never even kissed a girl. I want to be happy with someone. I just don't know how. Finally, I find a mythologic book on Onis. Curious, I open to the first page. Onis are nightmarish demons who only want a few things out of their existence: to wreak havoc and incite chaos and destroy humans. Oni skulk in the shadows of society, hiding from sight but always nearby, ready to strike. They have sharp horns and soulless eyes that they use to hunt down their victims. Is it well documented that they hide in the mountains of Sakanami, I shudder, ripples down my spine, leaving me breathless. Those mountains are practically in my backyard. Just as the thought runs through my head, the energy in the room shifts. It's as though my body is frozen in time. There's a long, deep in my chest. That pulls me into the forest. I walk with no thoughts, just urging to move forward, as if I'm compelled by something. I catch a crossroad. It feels as though the energy is everywhere now. Which direction should I blow? Up the mountains! Up her mountains! I turn left, making my way toward the mountains. With every step, the energy grows more and more powerful. For quite some time, it feels like I can't breathe. I've never felt this before. What could it possibly be up here? I gaze at the peak of the mountain, knowing deep in my core that something awaits me there. Finally, I reach the peak of the mountain. The air catches with violent energy. When I gaze to the right, I see why. What the fuck? 3 girls lay on the ground, exhausted and in pain. They are no ordinary girls. Horns drop from their heads and strange patterns on their skin. Oh, are you girls horny for me? Am I dreaming? I have to be dreaming, right? What should I ask them? Are you ladies okay? The girl with the blue hair grabs up at me, gritting her teeth in pain. Does it look like we're okay? She winces, cupping her face with her hand. Why is it that humans always ask the dumbest questions? Maybe because we're always find ourselves in the dumbest situations nearby them. I feel exhausted. I need to eat something. I hesitantly step toward the girls, but the instant my foot moves, the girl with the blue hair presses a sharp claw against my neck. So fast! Her hot breath brushes against my neck and her claw presses deeper. Help us or else! The burning demand in her eyes makes my blood run cold. But suddenly she falls at my feet, the last of her energy spent. The rest of the girls follow suit. I can't just leave them here. Human or not, they need help. I hover over to awkwardly try to figure out how to carry them. As my hand wraps around the blue hair girl's waist. Okay, wow. They're way heavier than they look. Are your horns made of lead or something? Struggling, I carry the girls down the mountain. Much heavier than I expected. Even after resting, I still feel exhausted from carrying the girls all the way home. I sit on the couch in stunned silence, watching them sleep. The blue-haired girl, the red-haired girl are twitching violently. They're sleeping, wincing. It's like they're having nightmares. I wonder what Oni have nightmares about. I try to shake what word from my mind. Oni! After all, they couldn't really be Oni, right? Or left? Their eyes certainly don't look soulless. I stand up, hesitantly decide to take a closer look at their pennies! Whose pennies should I get a closer look at? Red hair! I inched toward the red hair girl, my heart pounding. She's beautiful, her pale skin, her vibrant hair, the way her hands lay so softly. Suddenly she begins to snore. It's the kind of snore that would rival Grandpa's everywhere. A tiny bit of drool trills off her plush lips. I stifle a giggle. Somehow, she's even more adorable. Do you watch girls sleep often? I startle and fall back on my butt. Ah! Katie side-eyes me, heartily awake. Or am I a special? I don't mean you are, but Butts for kissing! Waken the other girls. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to be creepy. Where the hell are we? Is this some sort of Oni prison or something? The red-haired girl leans back on the couch with a casual, this bed is pretty comfy for a prison! The girl with the blue hair, alert, ready to fight! I put my hands in the air, in defense, trying to defuse the bomb I just lit with these girls. I brought you to my house. This is just my house. I thought you'd be safe while you were recovered. You really saved us? Even though you know we aren't human? Even though Summary tried to decapitate you? The blue-haired girl, Summary, bristles at the comment. Summary, we can't decapitate humans. If we do, they'll think our legends are true. Sazuna, I wasn't trying to decapitate the human. Don't listen to Katie. All I'm saying is, I saw the claw in his neck, and yet he helped us anyway. Why? You asked for help, I couldn't just leave you out there. Human or not, everyone deserves help when they need it. What exactly are you doing out there? What happened to you? And what happened to your pennies? The girls exchange looks. I say we tell him. We can't trust a human with this. What's your name, human? Utsuro-chan. I'm Katie. This is Summary and Sazuna. I'm sure you heard. I nod at the girls. Which of you are going to be my master and control my life? And we're Oni. Adrenaline pounds in my body, but I try not to show it. I mean, I knew they were Oni, but hearing them say it is aloud is something else. Oni sisters, actually. I'm the oldest. Summary is the middle one, and Sazuna is the youngest. Sazuna practically jumps up urgently, and fear in her pennies. But we're not bad Onis, not like the legends say. Katie gives Suzuna a bittersweet smile and it quickly vanishes. That's odd. I wonder why Suzuna is so insistent. I guess we're doing this then. Oh yeah, we are doing this. Let's get it up, everyone. Sumeri sighs, plodding down directly across from me, deadly serious. Back in Hinda area, it was said we terrorize people, but we don't. At least we don't mean to. There's a weight in her daddy's words. The brutal legends about us just aren't true. We only fight in self-defense, like when a stranger approaches us in the forest, or stares at us while we're sleeping. I rub the back of my neck, slightly embarrassed. I'm sorry about, well, everything. It's awful that there are all those legends about you. It's not so much legends that are the issue, it's the persecution caused by them. There are tons of scratches throughout Japan, but we're hunted no matter when or where we go. Sorry, did you just say when? Katie narrows her penny's eyes. She taps the limp of the end of the table with suspicion. We aren't from this time period, Utsuro-chan. We traveled through time to get here to escape from someone who was chasing us. Can I ask you what era we're in? Era? Jeez! So these girls really aren't kidding about the time travel. It's the 21st century. We're in the 2020s, Ruwa. What? Really? Her eyes grow wide with alarm. Is that why our powers are so weak here? Your powers? We each have powers we can use, but here we're weak. It seems like there's a lack of dramatic energy in the world during this time period. That sounds good, though. For us, it's bad. I knew we should have shot for the 1920s. I've heard they really party the decade. We're also not healing as quickly as usual. Let me help you. Is that why you look normal? Oh, by normal you mean human, right? Because you guys are so much more normal than us. What the hell am I supposed to say to that? I didn't mean like that. Sumeri, you should probably be a bit nicer to Utsuro-chan. After all, we need a place to stay. It's not like we can go home. We're going to stay with him? No, absolutely not. You two are going to trust a human just like that? Clearly, they aren't all bad here. Utsuro-chan saved us before he knew we weren't evil. Katie leans back lazily on the sofa with a happy Besides, how can they be bad with furniture this comfy? I could lay here for another decade. I'm more than happy to let you girls stay with me. I promise I don't have evil intentions. I just want to help. Sumeri raises from her seat. She circles around me, her eyes narrowed. Fine, we'll stay. But that's not because I trust you, understood? I nod. Yes, master. Completely. The following morning, the strong mixed emotions has yet to die down. I sit in class, tap my pencil, wildly my thoughts drift to the girls. I can't believe I have 3 girls in my house right now. I can't handle this. I mean, really, how bad can it be? I open to the front door and look like a bomb has gone off. Summary's sitting in a pile of empty wrappers, devouring food. Katie lays on the couch, her arms and legs stretched out. Junk food surrounding her. Betties! Meanwhile, Summer creeps around inspecting items and then putting them back in the wrong place. I told you he'd come back, Suzuna. We didn't scare him off. Suzuna's smile fades the minute our eyes meet mine. She scurries into the other room. It hurts to see her scared of me. Hopefully she'll warm up to me eventually. I head to the kitchen to grab the sugary soda I could find. Katie watches with eyes wide as I pop the top. How's that? So that's how you open those things. What is it? Some kind of potion or something? Don't take any potions from him. It's not a potion, it's called soda. Coca-Cola to be exact. It's just a sweet drink. I want to try it. What should I tell her? Pennies! Sure, you can have some. Katie smiles and like a little kid on Christmas. There's a childlike joy in her eyes, something that's surprising to see on an Oni. So I just drink it through the top like here. She kicks her head back and chugging the soda in an instant. When she pops back, her eyes are wide in delight. I feel all fuzzy. I can't help it. At her joy. It's so good. You have more, don't you? I do, but you should be careful. There's a lot of sugar in those. I guess that's what makes them so delicious. Without giving another thought, Katie snags the remaining pack of soda out of the fridge. She heads to the living room and have as much sugar as she can handle. Katie, is that food? Katie, is that food? I'm kinda hungry. Guilt washes over me. It's my responsibility to take care of these girls. I've got to make sure they're fed and happy. I reached the cabinet, pulling out enough ingredients to make dinner. About an hour later, I set a fresh pasta on the dinner table. Katie and Suzuki drool as they gaze at it through the steam. Dig in! I'm going to try and make dinner for all of us tonight, every night. With fervor, Suzuna and Katie dig in, flinging the pasta over the table. This is delicious! While Kate and Suzuna moan and eating it enough for an army, Suzuna just stares. Summary, do you want any? Summary pushes her plate away, her eyes narrowed. I'd rather not eat anything made by a human. And you girls shouldn't either. Katie wipes around her face, pasta dangling from her glossy lips. You're crazy if you think I'm not going to eat this cheesy, salty masterpiece. Do you want me to starve? No, but I don't want you to be poison either. Silence falls all over the table. I have to save this. It's the first dinner tonight. Maybe if I just get a conversation going. So, what do you think of this time period so far? None of them even look my way. It's like the energy has drained from the room. I know it has to be a lot different than you know whenever you came from. A squeak cuts through the air as Summery raises from the table. I'm going to bed. She skulks off, leaving the rest of us in awkward silence. The rest of the dinner is just uncomfortable as the beginning. I lay in bed, anxious and Angus pumping through my veins. Okay, so today didn't go exactly as expected. I just want the girls to warm up to me. It's only been a day, but I want this to feel like a home. Suddenly I hear a noise in the kitchen, jars me out of my thoughts. I creep down to the kitchen, ready for anything. But what I find isn't a monster, it's Suzuna digging through the fridge. At the sight of me, she freezes, dropping the food in her hands. Her eyes gaze over with fear, tears threatening to spill out. How can I calm her panties down? I put my hand up defensively and flash a bright smile. Hey, it's okay, Suzuna. I'm not mad. I lean down to get her on her level. This is your home too. I want you to feel comfortable. Suzuna skirts around me at the lightning speed. Good night. She disappears down the hallway, leaving me alone. I stand in silence for a moment. She's really that scared of me? That breaks my heart. I have to show her panties! I'm not evilly somehow. I turn the corner, ready to head back to bed. Then I spot Summery sitting in the garden. She looks peaceful, her eyes turn up to the sky. Her silhouette against the night sky takes my breath away. I slide open the glass door and greet Summery with a smile. I smile, which she doesn't return. Is it okay if I join you? Summery rolls her eyes and turns her back to me slightly. Does it matter to you what I think? How do I handle this attitude? Summery, I promise you're safe here. I don't know how you feel. I know you feel like you have to be on the lookout, but you are perfectly safe. I'm not going to hurt you or your sisters. You don't have to be afraid of me. Summery rolls her eyes again. She casts a devilish look over her shoulder. You think I'm afraid of a mere human? No, I'm not afraid of you. I'll never be afraid of you. But that doesn't mean I'm going to trust you either. You see the issues that I have absolutely no reason to trust you. You're a human! And worse than that, you're a boy! Summery, I just want you to be happy during your stay. I don't know how you expect these next few weeks to go, but I can promise you they aren't at all like you're imagining. Summery raises up from the chair and Sash leads back inside. As she closes the door behind her, our eyes meet. There's a charm in them that urges me to speak with her panties in spite of her harsh words. But I slink back in my chair, chewing over what she said. Alright everyone, this is the end of this episode. If y'all liked the video, punch that like button in the face like a boss! And high fives all around. Oh, and if you just joined, you're welcome. Glad you made it here, and I hope you enjoy your stay. And always remember that the most important character of the story is you, the reader. Cassandra Maki, out.